Hello students, how are you? I hope you are good at home and you are doing your work very well. And I am here with the accountancy work with a new video with a new topic of chapter number 2, change in profit sharing ratio. Last 10-12 days से we are doing same chapter and today new concept, new topic of this chapter is adjustment of capital. In this chapter you studied first of all find the sacrificing and gaining ratio. Second step you find the valuation of goodwill. After that accounting treatment of goodwill. How can we do the accounting treatment of goodwill? After that we will do the accounting treatment of reserve, accumulated profits and accumulated losses. Next adjustment is done about revaluation of assets and liabilities, and in the last now we will do the adjustment of capital. Whenever change in profit sharing ratio of partners, then partners divide their capital in the new profit sharing ratio. जैसे ही प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो चेंज हो जाती है देन पार्टनर आल्सो डिसाइड टू divide their capital in the new profit sharing ratio. By this some partners capital is more than new capital and some partner have less than capital of new capital. So what accounting treatment is done in adjustment of capital? Because profit sharing ratio is changed, so that partners decide that we will contribute our capital according to new profit sharing ratio. To solve this topic, we will follow these process. Step number 1, first of all, we calculate the adjusted capitals of partners after all adjustment. How can we solve the adjustment? Partner capital plus adjustment of goodwill, reserves and accumulated profits and losses, and after that next adjustment is revaluation of assets and liability. ये सारी एडजस्टमेंट्स के बाद हम न्यू कैपिटल फाइंड आउट करते हैं. गुडविल में गुडविल का ट्रीटमेंट, गेनिंग पार्टनर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू सैक्रिफाइसिंग. इफ द पार्टनर इज सैक्रिफाइसिंग देन कैपिटल विल इंक्रीज. सेम रिजर्व and accumulated profit increase the capital and accumulated losses decrease the capital. And same revaluation of assets and liability. If the revaluation work result is profit, revaluation account shows the profit, it will increase the capital, and if the loss on revaluation, it will decrease the capital. So first of all we calculate the adjusted capital. So after the first step we will calculate. Second step, calculate total capital of the new firm. And how can we find the new capital of the partner if not given in the question? Sometime in the question it is given that new firm capital is that amount. So if the new capital of the firm is not given, then we calculate the total capital of new firm. If it is given in the question, so this second step is removed from this process. So how can we find the total capital of new firm? Total capital is equal to aggregate of aggregate means total of adjusted capitals of partner. Aggregate of adjusted capital, which we find out in the step number 1. Then we total all the partner adjusted capital. It becomes total capital of the new firm. So after that, third step, calculate the new capital of each partner. How can we find the new capital of the each partner? Then capital of each partner is equal to total capital of new firm, which is calculated in step number 2, multiplied new ratio of partner. In third step, total capital of the new firm. Step number 2, multiply new ratio of partner. Now it is the capital of each partner. And after that, we will compare its adjusted capital. According to new profit sharing ratio is given in step number 3, and after that we will compare is with the capital which is calculated in step number 1. हम स्टेप नंबर 3 और स्टेप नंबर 1 की कैपिटल एक पार्टनर की कंपेयर करेंगे. इफ द पार्टनर कैपिटल आफ्टर ऑल एडजस्टमेंट इज लेस देन न्यू कैपिटल, दिस न्यू कैपिटल इज less than adjusted capital, that means partner will bring the capital, because new capital is less than adjusted capital, so that partner bring the capital and journal entry is written in the books because partner bring cash or bank of capital, cash account or bank account debit to partner capital account, because partner increase their capital. Next, or second situation may be happen if the partner capital after all adjustment is more than new capital. In this case, new capital calculated in step number 3 is more than adjusted capital. That means his capital, that partner capital is excess, so that partner withdraw the capital from the firm. And when he withdraw the capital from the firm, journal entry is partner's capital account debit to cash account or bank account, because by this firm cash or bank balance is decreased, and when the partner bring the capital, firm cash or bank balance is increased, so cash and bank come in. We remember the rule of 11th class, debit what comes in. So in the firm cash and bank is increased and partner capital account is also increased. To explain this topic, now I will explain with this question number 36 of D.K. Goyal book. So Firstly, read the statement of question number 36. S, T, U and V were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 4:3:2:1. On 1st April 2016, their balance sheet was as follows. Balance sheet of S, T, U and V as at 1st April 2016. Liabilities, capital is equal to S 2 lakh, T 1 lakh 50,000, U 1 lakh and V 50,000. Sundry creditors 80,000. Workman compensation reserve is 60,000. And in asset side, fixed assets is equal to 4 lakh 40,000, current assets 2 lakh. After that, adjustments are given. From the above date, partners decided to share the profits in the 3:1:2:4 ratio. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was valued at 90,000. The partners also agreed for the following. The claim for workman compensation has been estimated at rupees 70,000. Workman compensation per claim has 70,000 ka, which is more than reserve. So you remember the topic of this. Workman compensation reserve is less than claim amount. To adjust the capital of the partners according to new profit sharing ratio by opening partners current account. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. So how can we solve this question? In this question, goodwill is valued. Second is adjustment on workman compensation reserve. So first of all, we will prepare revaluation account. And revaluation account is a nominal account. When the loss, it is debited, and when the gain, it is credited. In this question, loss is only workman compensation reserve. Only one adjustment is given, that liability claim on workman compensation reserve is 70,000 and reserve amount is 60,000. So in this case, reserve amount is less than claim amount. So 10,000 loss we will complete it from revaluation account. So entry workman compensation reserve account debit 60,000, revaluation account debit to claim for provision for claim amount. So we write in the revaluation account debit side to provision for workman compensation reserve. It is 10,000. Now this 10,000 is divided in the partner S, T, U and V but in their old profit sharing ratio. Old ratio is given. Old ratio is 4:3:2:1. Clear? So we transfer by loss transfer to S capital account 10,000 multiply by 4, 3, 7 to 9 and 1, that is 4,000. T capital 10,000 multiply by 3 by 10, 3,000 and U capital is equal to 10,000 multiply 2 by 10, 2,000 and V capital account 10,000 multiply 1 by 10 is equal to 1,000. So this 10,000 loss is transferred to the partners capital account in their old ratio. After that, we will prepare partners capital account. Particulars T, U and V. Particulars S, T, U and V. So first of all we transfer the balance of capital. By balance BD brought down S capital 2 lakh, T capital 1,50,000, U capital 1 lakh and V capital 50,000. So after that we will transfer this loss to revaluation account. Loss S 4,000, T 3,000, U 2,000 and V 1,000. After that we will make the adjustment of goodwill, and goodwill is adjusted among the partners in their gaining and sacrificing ratio. So calculation, accounting treatment of goodwill, first of all we calculate the sacrificing and gaining ratio. Old ratio is equal to 4:3:2:1 and new ratio is 3:1:2:4. So sacrifice or gain. S, T, U and V, and here particulars. Old ratio 4, new ratio 3:1:2:4. Now we calculate the sacrifice or gaining ratio. Old ratio is 4/10 and new ratio is 3/10. Then 4/10 minus 3/10 is equal to 1/10 and 1/10 answer is positive. So S sacrifice. And next is 3/10 minus 1/10 is equal to 2/10. Its answer is positive, then it is sacrifice. Old minus new. Third is 2/10 minus 2/10 is equal to 0. So you partner not sacrifice and not gain. Now we calculated the V share 1/10 minus 4/10. Answer is minus 3/10. Answer is negative, so that we partner gain. Clear? Now we make the adjustment of goodwill. For the goodwill valuation is given 90,000. Valuation of goodwill is equal to 90,000. So first of all we calculate the V amount. V gain goodwill amount 90,000 मल्टीप्लाई बाय में 3/10 is equal to 27,000. Now we calculate the amount of S and T. So S, proportionate amount of goodwill, is equal to 90,000 multiply by में 1/10 is equal to 9,000, and U, proportionate amount of goodwill, 90,000 multiply by में 2/10 is equal to 18,000. Here we gain by 27,000 and S and U sacrifice 9,000 and 18,000. We remember the journal entry, gaining partner capital account is debited and sacrificing partner capital is credited. So we will write in the credit side by V capital account 9,000 S and 18,000 T. Next, we enter in the debit side to S capital account. Amount is written in V capital 9,000 to U capital account 18,000. After that, we will make the adjustment of capital. How can we do the adjustment? First of all, we calculate the adjusted capital. In the capital account, now adjusted capital. Step number 1, S capital is equal to 2 lakh plus में 9,000 minus में 4,000. Same U capital is equal to 1,50,000 plus 18,000 minus 3,000, and V T capital account is 1,50,000 plus 18,000 minus 3,000. After that, U capital opening balance 1 lakh and subtract the 2,000, and V capital 50,000 opening balance minus 1,000 plus 9,000 plus 18,000. So we calculate the adjusted capital of S 2,05,000, T capital 1,65,000 and U capital 98,000 and V capital 22,000. Clear? Our first step is find the adjusted capital. Now in second step, total capital of new firm. Now we calculate the new capital of new firm. In this question, new capital of the new firm is not given. Only it is given that adjust the capital of the partners according to the new profit sharing ratio. So this aggregate is the total capital of the firm. So we total 2,05,000 plus 1,65,000 plus 98,000 and plus 22,000. So that new capital of the firm become 4,90,000. Clear? Now we divide this capital according to new ratio. So write S new capital is equal to 4,90,000 multiply by में 3/10, because new ratio is 3:1:2:4. S new capital become 1,47,000 and T capital is equal to 4,90,000 multiply by में 1/10. Answer is 49,000. U new capital is 4,90,000 multiply by में 2/10. Answer is 98,000 and we calculate the V capital. V capital is equal to 4,90,000 multiply by में 4/10. Answer is 1,96,000. Now we compare new capital and adjusted capital. It is the S adjusted capital, it is U, it is T partner adjusted capital. So S new capital is 1,47,000 and adjusted capital is 2,05,000. That means capital is more. So he withdraw the capital from his firm. So we write here in the debit side to S current account. Difference 2,05,000 minus 1,43,000. Answer is 58,000. Is it clear? Next, we will calculate the U capital. S capital is equal to adjusted capital 2,05,000, new capital 1,47,000. Then he withdraw 58,000 because adjusted capital is more than new capital. After that, T capital, adjusted capital is 1,65,000 and new capital is 49,000. So remaining 1,16,000. This capital is excess, more than new capital. T partner also withdraw. Now turn is U. U capital is adjusted capital 98,000 and new capital is 98. So U partner no withdraw, no adjust, introduce. Now V capital, adjusted capital is 22,000 and new capital is 1,96,000. So he introduced 1,74,000. Clear? When the partner introduce capital, then that partner capital account is credited, and when the partner withdraw the capital account is debited. So S partner withdraw the capital to S current account 58,000, to T current account 1,16,000 and V partner introduce the capital by V current account. Amount is 1,74,000. Now its total become 2,09,000, 1,68,000 and 1 lakh and 2,24,000. Now we balancing the account to balance CD. Balance become 1,47,000. Next 49,000. Here 98,000 and here 1,74,000. After that, we will prepare new balance sheet of reconstituted firm. Balance sheet as at 1st April 2016. Liabilities, assets. Fixed assets is equal to 4,40,000. Current assets two lakh and V current account is credited here. That means it is the asset of new firm and we partner pay the money to the firm. So we write here V current account 1,74,000 and liability side, first of all sundry creditors is equal to 80,000 and S current account and T current account is the credit balance. So we write in liability side it is the liability of firm. S current account 58,000 and T current account 1,16,000. Now we write the balancing of partner capital account. Provision for workman compensation reserve is equal to 70,000. Now capital S T U V. S balance is 1,47,000. T capital balance is 49,000 and U capital account balance is 98,000 and V capital account balance is 1,74,000. Then total capital of the partners is 4 lakh. Here V capital account balance is 1,96,000. Then total capital become 4,90,000. After that we total the balance sheet. total become 8,14,000. I hope you understand this question and you solve the related question of this topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.